Bienvenidos a Bien Sin Censura. Mi nombre es Nanapoku Hitzfield. ¿Cómo están todos? Príncipe heredero ordenado de Ghana. ¿Cómo están todos? Soy muy bueno. Gracias a Dios por mi vida, la vida de mi familia, especialistas, mi madre y mi padre. Oh, man. Mi madre y mi padre, porque tanto mi padre como mi madre están muy enfermos ahora. Pero gracias a Dios por mi vida, la vida de mi familia, la vida de todos los que me miran ahora en todo el mundo. So welcome to Uncensored Friday Live with the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana and Apoku Hitzfield. Now, Vic Weghorst, man. What is his name? Wout Weghorst. Now, many people, to me, Nanapoku Hitzfield, I once watched the guy and I felt in his early days. Now, I know he's not the cup of tea for many Manchester United fans, but Wout Weghorst is a striker that dominates opponents. You know, he wants to be a nuisance to the central defenders, and that is what we want at Manchester United. Somebody like Gabriel Jesus, who doesn't score that much, but will be that combative and destructive force for opposition defenses. And that is what Weghorst will bring. Now, I don't know why they've still not announced him. I don't know. I stand to be corrected. But Wout Weghorst, come on. You know, what he did with Netherlands at the World Cup against Argentina shows the fighting spirit he has. And we need that at Manchester United. Now, Erik ten Hag, I'm proud of my man. Erik ten Hag is doing exceptionally well. You know, from where we were last season to where we are as Manchester United fans, you know. It's been a while since we had a bad game, and even if we have a bad game, we find a way of winning the game, you know. Let me send love to everybody watching me across the globe, across Africa. Thank you so much for tuning in to Uncensored Friday Live with Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana and Apoku Hitzfield. You know, Manchester Derby looming large tomorrow at lunchtime. I hope I can do my things. I'm on my way to town for a meeting. Hopefully I can come back on time, do what I'm supposed to do, and by tomorrow, by lunchtime, sit and watch the game, you know. But I think for the first time in a long while, Manchester United fans are optimistic for the game against Manchester City because we feel we are on the right path, you know. And irrespective of the fact that the Glazers are failing Erik ten Hag in terms of the targets he wants and the transfer that is being delivered to him, you know, we've heard of things regarding the financial stuff where players will be capped and a whole lot of things concerning Manchester United at the moment. But we are hoping for new owners that will be optimistic and ambitious, because this is Manchester United and this is supposed to be the biggest club in the world. Now let me move to Erik ten Hag, and as I said, he has restored the belief amongst Manchester United fans. You know, what happened last season shouldn't happen at Manchester United again, and that is the lowest we've been, so that shouldn't be the standard. You know, I hear people talking about fourth place as if that is where we should be. But this is Manchester United, for crying out loud. If we have the opportunity of chasing the title, that is what we are supposed to do. That is the aim. That is the standard Erik ten Hag wants us to get to. So we should tackle every league, every season with optimism, with ambitiousness, and not settle for less. You know, this is Manchester United, the biggest club in the world. And Erik ten Hag has won 20 of his first 27 games in charge at Manchester United. And by doing so, he has become the fastest Manchester United manager to reach 20 wins. You know, come to think of it, 20 wins out of 27 games in charge of a new club that suffered their worst performance in the Premier League era, you know. So he has done extremely well, and in this process, Manchester United has also kept 14 clean sheets, which is absolutely what is the right word to use? Encouraging, because when we look at what happened last season, 14 clean sheets out of 27 games, at least, you know, and Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez, you know, much love to these guys, you know. Harry Maguire is also doing extremely well now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is coming to the party. So now Dalot got injured. Come on, Diogo Dalot, man. I hope he can play the derby though. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka has shown that he is a worthy deputy for Diogo Dalot. You know, what he's been doing since Dalot has been injured has been encouraging to see. So Aaron Wan-Bissaka, if he stays beyond this January transfer window, I don't think any Manchester United fan can have any qualms about it, because he's been doing extremely well, and that is what we want to see from players who don't get the opportunity to play. Now let's talk about Facundo Pellistri. Come on, man. I've been saying this for quite some time, and I have so many friends across the world that support Manchester United, and I've been talking about Facundo Pellistri to be given chances alongside Zidane Iqbal. You know, Ilanga against Charlton Athletic was, I don't want to say anything about Ilanga though, you know, but his performance wasn't good. And when Facundo came in, his first 2 touches, people were messaging me across the world that, oh, you said it. I said, this guy, if he's being given the same opportunities as Ilanga, he will get more assists. He knows how to control the ball, you know. Facundo Pellistri, when he was at, what is the name, Nacional, was it Nacional in Uruguay? I saw videos of him when he was back then, and he was a monster. So I knew this boy was meant to be something greater. And you can see the belief Uruguay put in Facundo Pellistri. He was at the World Cup, for crying out loud, you know. So he's come back to Manchester United, and I love the fact that Erik ten Hag is making Manchester United, the standard he is setting on Manchester United right now is very, very high. That if you play for Manchester United, you need to be the best, you know. Even if you play in the World Cup with your country, you need to come and fight for your place. And I'm glad that he got his minutes, just 7 or 10 minutes on the pitch, and he literally displayed what he can do for Manchester United. And everybody saw it, you know. Okay, so Samin Lingard wants to join my video. Oh, of course. I'm the ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, but, you know, I am. Let me see whether I can accept Samin Lingard. Let us Manchester United, you know. Hopefully we can talk about Manchester United. So, since the 6-3 lost against Manchester City, Manchester United had played 18 games, won 15, drawn 2, and lost 1. After that 6-3 defeat. Okay, hopefully. Oh, Samin.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Hello, good morning, Samin.
How are you?
Oh, I can't hear you properly.
Good morning, or is it afternoon?
Can you hear me, Samin?
I can hear you, please. How are you?
Whoa, I should have got my AirPods. If I had known somebody would join the live feed. Okay, so, whoa. Unfortunately, Samin, now that, okay, join me next week, eh? Join me next week on Uncensored Friday. I'll get my earpods. I don't have them with me now. I can't hear what you are saying. But much love. If you're an African, if you're a Manchester United fan, I want to share love to everybody across the continent. This is Africa. You know, we need to do things the right way. And much love to you. I think I'll let go of you. But next week, I'll bring you live on Uncensored Friday. So stay tuned next week, okay, Samin? Can you hear me, though?
I can hear you.
Whoa. Okay, so let me remove my guest. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear what he said. I don't have my AirPods here. So I was saying that after Manchester United lost 6-3 against Manchester City, we've played 18 games, we've won 15, we've drawn 2, and we had that blip against Aston Villa.
at Villa Park. And in this run, we've beaten Tottenham Hotspur, we've beaten Liverpool, we've drawn against Chelsea, we've beaten teams, top teams along this run. And I'm happy with Eric Ten Hag. Now, Marcus Rashford has been in sensational form, man. And we hope that he can continue on this form against Manchester City. This is the game that matters. The big games, the derby games. And with the form of Marcus Rashford at Old Trafford at the moment, come on, he has scored in 8 consecutive home games. He is loving life at Old Trafford at the moment. And I'm hoping that Marcus Rashford. Okay, Samin says, can I please have your WhatsApp number? Okay, I'll give you my WhatsApp number after the show. Samin, don't worry, okay? I'll give you my WhatsApp number after the show. Contact me on Reunited Live. I will get a message nonetheless, and I want to talk to you. Maybe he wants to talk to me about something, So Marcus Rashford has been in sensational form, and as I said, scoring in successive games, 8 successive games, matching the record of Wayne Rooney, and he has won the Premier League, what is the name? Premier League Player of the Month. So Marcus Rashford, congratulations, much love from the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, Nanapoku Hitzfield, to you. He scored against Sheriff, he scored against West Ham, he scored against Aston Villa, Burnley, he scored against Nottingham Forest and had an assist. He also scored against Burnley, yes, he scored against Nottingham Forest and Everton. Yes, Everton. He also had an assist against Everton, and then he scored a brace against Charlton Athletic in the Carabao Cup. So Marcus Rashford is unsung. And yes. Before I forget, Anthony Santos. I don't want you spending more time on the wing. Now, can you guys, I hope you guys are seeing the curl Anthony has with that left foot. The Iron Robin-esque curls. Curling the ball. Look at the goal against Charlton. Look at the curl. He scored a similar goal against Manchester City in the derby defeat at the Etihad. That curl. He also curled one against Hotspurs that hit the post. So what I want to see is Anthony Santos on the edge of the 18-yard box, where he can probably dance his way through and get a shot on target. But when he keeps holding the weight on the far side, he is not that dangerous there. We need our most dangerous players in and around the box if we are going to get a result against Manchester City. And hopefully we can get a result, because for the first time in a long while, I'm very, very optimistic, and I wish we could have had Weghorst on the bench. 20 minutes to go. Whatever the score is, put him on. But then Manchester United, this is supposed to be like, oh man, I don't think he's been registered, so I don't think that he will play against City tomorrow at lunchtime. Now, Nana Brenim Greatness is asking me, please, has Manchester United been sold to Dubai? Nana Brenim, what is happening is that Manchester United, currently the owners will be accepting, they'll be opening up the sale, blah, 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 around February. And that is the report that is coming out. And I hope the next owners of Manchester United will be proactive in the market, proactive, visionary people, people that won't run the club to where it is at the moment. Because Eric Ten Hag wanted Cody Gakpo. That was clear from last summer. He wanted to buy Cody Gakpo and Anthony Santos. But as you know, Manchester United, the people in charge of negotiations, that is the regime that we are in right now. And then we ended up not buying Cody Gakpo, but we got, what is his name? We got Anthony Santos for 100 million or something. So it is rare for you to see a player with Cody Gakpo's standard being available in January. And yet Manchester United couldn't capitalize on it because the club is being run poorly and we had no money to buy Cody Gakpo in January. Then came João Felix. Although yesterday João Felix had a red card, man. Come on, João Felix. The last thing Chelsea needed was buying a player for him to be suspended for the next 3 games. And they even lost to Fulham. Yesterday, I was watching the game and I'm like, come on, João Felix. You came to the club and all of a sudden you have a red card and now you need to sit for 3 games or something. Really? Chelsea is in ruins now, and Daddy Opanka, shout out to Daddy Opanka, a very added Chelsea fan. But Chelsea is in ruins, man. When Roman went, everything changed. Roman is Chelsea. And in as much as the people of UK will say whatever they want to say about Roman Abramovich, if Manchester United, and I'm stating this categorically on Uncensored Friday, if Manchester United are able to get an owner this summer that thinks about the club, even close to what Roman Abramovich did for Chelsea, come on. We will get back to where we belong, which is on the higher echelons of the world game. Higher echelons. We are the biggest club in the world. Even in our slumber, go anywhere. If Manchester United is playing another team, probably on another planet, I think even Manchester United will get more fans than them. So even Real Madrid and Barcelona know this, you know. But then look at where the club is being run to, unfortunately. So let me give you my predictions. Now, last week, as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, certain things that I see in my country, across Africa, I don't like it. So then Uncensored Friday has become like a place where I can share my ideas, my philosophies with the young people of Africa and the young people of my beautiful country, Ghana. As the ordained crown prince of Ghana, it is my duty, it is my journey to gather my chiefs, my paramount chiefs, to tackle the next, I don't think I use the right way, to look into the future with optimism and make sure that the next generation of a Ghanaian doesn't suffer the way we are suffering. The next generations of Africans don't go through what we are going through. And the time is now. Let us forget what is past. Slavery is dead and gone. We live as independent countries. And it's about time we bring up systems. That is why when we go under a monarch, we will be crowning our king in Ghana very, very soon. And as the ordained crown prince, I've been taxed by my forefathers, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Okonfo Anochi, and all the great kings of my ancestors. They won't let me sleep. Now, if you think you can fight King Solomon, then come fight the ordained crown prince of Ghana. If you think you can fight King David or Okonfo Anochi, then maybe you can get to me, because I am ordained by all these great people of the past, and I thank them. I asked for it. You know, my mom and my dad are currently sick, ill, but then I have to be the ordained crown prince. I asked for it when I was a child, to be able to change the fortunes of my people. I knew something was good. I felt it, and I asked God for it. After reading the Bible and studying it, reading the Bible 3 times, reading the Torah, then I saw everything. Everything became clear, and then God has taken me places, and very, very, very soon, all the rivers in Ghana that has been turned into coffee color. Your ordained crown prince is here. We are going to change so many things in Ghana. Our systems, the systems that were given to us by our slave masters are the same systems we are using, yet we are complaining. That is how come Ghana's crude oil, 90% and above, is owned by UK-based governments. And then a child in Ghana can't buy chocolate, but his country is one of the largest producers of cocoa in the world. We being the largest producers of cocoa in the world, what has it brought to the basic African, the basic Ghanaian, you know? So let me give a special greeting to my king, Otunfo Osei the second, the king of Ashanti, the king of Asante, the king of Asante. I need to stop saying Ashanti. The name is Asante. My king, the ordained crown prince. Thank you. You are here for a reason, and I'm here for a reason. From our forefathers, I have a message for you. I've been saying this on Uncensored Friday all the time. I have a message for my king. And I am sending special greetings to all the paramount chiefs in Ghana, the Awomefia of the Anglo State, Togbi Sri the Third. Greetings to you, Daddy. Greetings. Togbi Afede, greetings. Osadifu Motia for repaying. Greetings to you, Daddy. It is about time. You've been privileged and taxed to lead the tribes into a new age. And as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, when we come together as one people to crown a king that will take good care of our resources, Africa needs a monarch. If our resources will stay in Africa, we need to change the system of government. Adopt the system like what Qatar has done, like what Dubai has done. Look at England, has a king. People don't know Australia is under England. People don't know Canada is under England. Look at the United Kingdom. Because there is a crown, there is respect. Under no circumstance can a Ghanaian go to England and go and mine gold there. You won't be given the license. So why should it be different in my country? And as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, I stand in the same power, I stand in the same authority as my forefathers. We are going to change the fortunes of our country. It is about time. It is not tomorrow. If you're a Christian, I keep telling Christians, if God will come next week, let God come and see us building our nations. Think differently and live an abundant life. 2023 is the year of power and abundance. I want you to say power and abundance. Power and abundance. It is my year. It is your year. This is the year Africa. Now, speaking about Africa, let me still give a few shout outs to a few chiefs, paramount chiefs across Ghana, and Nene Kagblajo. Animle the feet. I hope I mentioned the name right, Daddy. If I didn't, the day I will come, please pat me. Hit my hand like 5 as punishment, please. I'm sorry I can't mention your name, but it is my journey. I've been told sometimes when I sleep, I can't sleep, to go to all these chiefs and talk to them and tell them the new Ghana, the new Africa, the Pan-African system that is going to take care of all the divisions in Africa and in Ghana. It's about time we put our tribes in a basket, our religion in a basket, and all the things that divides Ghanaians and things that divides Africans. Marcus Garvey once said that a race that doesn't respect itself automatically forfeits the respect of other races. And that is what we are seeing. Africa has virtually given the world everything. But then because we don't respect ourselves and come together as one people, we are forfeiting the respect of others. And then we blame God for it. Look at what Dubai has become. Look at what Qatar has become. How can you tell me that Qatar can host the World Cup and Ghana can't? When I have more natural resources and things than Qatar, what did they do differently? That is what you and I need to ask ourselves. And let us start taking accountability and responsibility for our actions. You know, we need to be responsible for our actions. Otherwise, the blame game needs to stop, and we need to sit down as men of our countries, real men that want to change a generation, men that want to leave a legacy for the African in 2050 to enjoy life. My name is Hitzfield. I'm sending love to every African, to every Ghanaian, to every black man across the world who has been beaten, who bananas have been thrown at. I love the fact that Vic Mensa did the Blackstar line show last Friday. Unfortunately, I couldn't mention it, but my sister was there. Now, if you saw the Oliver Twist shark, the lady with the hair like me, you know, the beautiful lady with the hair like me, right? At the Oliver Twist Shack, she's my sister, you know. I was supposed to be there, but I have so many things doing, and I couldn't be there. Vic Mensa brought Chance the Rapper to Ghana, and I love the fact that all these guys from America, black people across the globe, is coming back to the center of the earth, which is Ghana. And as the ordained crown prince, I thank you guys so much. I'm sending much love. It is about time the black man understands that in order for him to be respected, he needs to empower the next person beside him. And that is what we are going to bring into our nations. Share this video. Let us get to wider young people. The Blafupo is not coming. Let it get to a wider audience, a wider range of youth in Africa. And let us know that the time is now. The time starts from now. What I'm about to do at around Tano River, I'm doing so many logistics. If you're an investor and I'm building log cabin homes for my mothers above the ages of 50, that is what I want to do. I'm starting it. So around the Tano River, I want to clean the waters. People are coming from Maldives to help me. My vision of a better Ghana under a monarch, where resources belong to the people of the nation. And we are going to crown our king very, very soon. That is why I was ordained the crown prince, to go to my fathers, cry. If I need to cry, Nanapoku Hitzfield, if I need to cry to Otumfo or to the second, I will do it. I will gladly do it. I'm already even crying because it's about time we change the fortunes of our people. When I sleep, I can't sleep. All because of something I said I would do when I was a child. It's about time. I'm even crying, you know. What is happening in my country? A country of abundance. What is happening to it is mind-boggling. When you think about it, you are like, how selfish can a person be? How wicked can you be? But I don't blame our fathers because they come from an era post-slavery. You know, some of our fathers were born as slaves before Ghana gained independence. So they were wired like this. I always tell Africans that in 1855, when King Leopold II of Belgium sat in a conference in Berlin, in Germany, and divided Africa amongst themselves, when they divided Africa amongst themselves, majority of these people were Christians. So I'm not surprised that in Ghana, everybody's a Christian, and yet, when Jesus Christ turns back and looks at Ghana and what people are doing as Christians, he will be amazed. He will literally cry. We've left what belongs to us. In Ghana, when you start schooling, you are taught English. How can wait on a minute? Can people in England, let's say your children in England are taught tree, will you be happy? Where is your identity as people? Now, somebody's language becomes a radar, a pedestal where intelligence is measured. So now, if a child can't speak good English, he or she is considered as the dumbest in the class. What the fuck? Who thinks like this? Black man, it's about time. And as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, these are the keys King Solomon, King David, and all my forefathers keep giving to me. And I'm like, we need to change the fortunes of our people. This is the time. The generation starts now, not later. Now, 2023 is our year of power and abundance. And everything that has been taken away from us, we are taking it back. Come on. Africa has given the world virtually everything. And we keep giving it. But even a recognition is lacking. Then you think about it. What is making us not improve as people. But then our forefathers have said it. There is strength in unity because we are not united as one people. That is the reason why there are so many divisions. Religion, divided Africans, democracy, the NDC, the MPP, the NDP in Nigeria. Look at the political parties, the division, forgetting that the most important thing is for a Nigerian to live on earth and be comfortable. They would rather Africa, wake up from your slumber. Wake up from your slumber. So, as I'm saying, I'm happy McMill came to Ghana. You know, there was a problem because, you know, I don't want to talk about McMill's issue, because if musicians in Ghana had been given similar opportunities, I think they would have gone far, you know. The same opportunity that was given to a foreigner that just came, for the foreigner to shoot a video at the Jubilee House. But then McMill says he did this DNA stuff and realized he is 18% Ghanaian. And that is what is important to me. Every Ghanaian across the world who wants to come back to the country, I will, as the ordained crown prince, I will open my doors. But then there will be laws, you know. And the same thing, if McMill can do this at Jubilee House, why can't Stowboy do the same? Why can't Sarkodie do the same? You know, that is what people were asking, you know. But then, as I said, I'm happy McMill came, and if he wants to come back to Ghana, he should come back, because we are about to build this beautiful country. As I've been saying, this Cape Coast, I don't want by 2050 a child from Cape Coast should come and see the same Cape Coast. No, we want to build over this Cape Coast. The castle should be underground, man. We are going to build over it. When somebody comes to Cape Coast, he will see a better Cape Coast before he will ask, oh, where did people pass? Where were the slaves sent to? Most slaves or most black people around the world passed through that place. The door of no return, where slaves were shipped off to the Americas and across the globe. So, Vic Mensa, thank you very much for bringing Blackstar line. So many people had fun. My sister had fun. Sarkodie was there. Stonebwoy passed through, you know, and Chance the Rapper, thank you very, very much. And thank you once again to Michael Blankson for building a beautiful school for the people of Agona Nsaba, you know. Thank you, Michael Blankson. Our educational system, we are going to change it, you know. I want the school, your school, I want it to be like Michael Blankson School of Drama and Arts, you know, where from class 6, instead of the child going to JHS1, JHS2, JHS3, if the child has the talent of acting or doing creative arts, that child will spend the next 10 years in the school. So when the child comes out of Michael Blankson School of Drama and Arts, that person knows everything about acting, the business side to it, you know, comedy, all these things, you know, these are the systems we will be implementing in Ghana. And I know the new generation of Ghanaians, we are pumped up to be better people, you know. So much greetings to the flag bearer of the NDC, former President John Dramani Mahama. I love that man so much. I love his aura. I literally love him, you know. I love John Mahama so much. But NDC and MPP divides us. And that is what I don't want, you know. Under a crown after 2024, instead of us going to polls, when we crown our king and working in the stead as the ordained crown prince of Ghana, former President John Mahama, the whole of Upper West, I want you to take Upper West and turn it into a beautiful oasis. Look at what Dubai has done. Look at what Qatar has done. Those are the things we need to be doing for our nation, for our people. So President John Dramani Mahama, together with your brother, Mr. Ibrahim Mahama, thank you for what you've done for Ghana. But it's about time we do something different. It is about time the black man puts systems in place that will change generations upon generations. We need to start putting systems in place. Now my English, everything is becoming bad because I speak so many languages. I speak Spanish, I speak Dutch, I speak French, I speak Portuguese, English, Ghana, Hausa, young fari. You know, I used to stay at Zongo, so I know a little bit about Hausa. But then, let me mention a few people that watch. Louis Kwame Ghetto Evans, much love to you. Ayigbeni Jallo, hey boys with you. These are my people. I love everybody who watches Reunited live, every Ghanaian. I'm sending much love to you. I have nothing but love in my heart. It is about time we start building for our fathers and mothers. You know, they've worked so hard. They've worked for us to get to where we are, enlightened. That is why we went to school, to be enlightened, to help our parents and do good things in the societies. So the next generation of Ghanaians, we won't let the things that divide us. So we are putting religion aside. If you're a Christian, you go home, you become the Christian there. Or you go to your church. The things that unite us is more. Say you took a mua, you took lorry fair mua. Who got to knock anymore? You bisa say Asantini wahe, and I beni wahe. And I bisa say Christo ni wahena, incredible wahe. You see 5 CD, you'll be 8 year 5 CD. Mamma me boa. Intia dating a yaman niama titi yentem. Na ya 2 year kasayan niama actually. Under a crown. Ghana see hene. Me say, and more mon dada mo say, or hene. E ria say, mungugo, mama mungugo mamo. Amaya etumpo ni nano. Sa amaya ni nano. Or hene ne biso. Dubai, Qatar, Brunei. One Morocco, the Okoya will win, or hidden a bisu. Shenya Ghana, Nasha Ohia Yako, Yefum. Obia, Tatakwa, Cocoa Brain. Akura entering the chocolate a day. I was saying at last again, say, a dear and a air sister. Ya papa no yen say my be. Now so munja the next Monfa Ghana ne Shayensa. Na yen friend tumpong, yen tumpong. My name is Hitzfield, the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. It's been a pleasure having you guys. I keep telling you, Ordained Crown Prince, as the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, we need to do so much for Ghana. And Reunited Life has become a safe haven, you know, where everything that goes on here, spiritually, business-wise, everything, I get to relax and talk to people across the world. You know, and the messages you keep sending me, keep sending them. I want Reunited Life to be a family where we'll be hosting annual anniversaries. I don't want to put classes on Reunited Life, so there won't be membership. As soon as you join, you join. We need to help one another. So share this video, let it get to a wider audience. If you are across Africa, and you want me to speak on a forum at a university, I need to start. It is something I've been thinking about in 2023. I need to do a lot, speak around the university. What English am I? What kind of English? Who is trying to change my utterance? Which is there a spirit here trying to let me drink water? Me, when I drink water, everything is okay. Okay. So what I was saying is that I want to start speaking on forums and in seminars across Africa. You know, I feel we need to start educating ourselves properly. We need to start documenting our history so that nobody will tell us tell our children our history, you know, and the time starts now. I want to leave you guys. Wout Weghorst, man. I love the fact that Weghorst is a Manchester United player. Most people that watch football differently won't know the player he is. But before Burnley were relegated, I think he led the presses in the Premier League. You know, most presses in the Premier League. And for somebody who is around 6'5", he's a hard worker, and that is what we need at Manchester United at the moment. So I will leave you guys. Vic Mensa, much love. Michael Blankson, much love to you guys. I need to let go of you. See you same time next week on Uncensored Friday with the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana, Nanapoku Hitzfield. What else can I say? Chichicha. Now, Chichicha means love and abundance. I'm leaving you guys with love and abundance, you know. Let us start. Now, last week, I spoke about family, you know, and how women should take charge of the house. Women are more than men. So women control the world. So in your own state as a woman, as a lady, what are you doing to help change the next generation of an African, of a Ghanaian? Please, let us take charge of our country, mothers, and our wives, and our girlfriends, and our concubines, everybody. I'm talking about everybody. You know, in the old African culture, women were very, very instrumental in building Africa. That is why women that went outside Africa were able to do good things. Look at Queen Nanny of Jamaica. She's an Ashanti. She is one of my grandmothers, right? Look at what she did in Jamaica. And she's known in Jamaica. But she was taken out of her will from Ghana, from the Asante Kingdom. You know, so these are the things. African women across the world have done so much. And we need to start bringing that into our system again, where women take charge. There is a reason why before they crown a king, there is a queen mother always who will crown the king in our culture. But then we brought a religion that reduces the involvement of women in decision making. In the Bible, they talk about when you go somewhere and what is the verse? I'm forgetting. But when you go to church and your pastor says something and you don't understand, when you go home, you ask your husband. You know, you can't even question the pastor right there. You know, so these are the things that have crept into our culture, and our women have been sidelined in decision making. But as Africans, as Ghanaians, our mothers have always been heroes in the African story, in the Ghanaian story. And under a crown, those are the things we'll be bringing, because women are more than men. And the power of a woman, the pain that a woman can endure, men can only dream of it. Because the pain women endure, no man can endure that. My name is Nanapoku Hitzfield. I'm sending love to every woman in Ghana, every woman in Africa, and every woman across the world. This is your planet. I've been telling women, why are you a doctor and yet you can't cook for your family? So when you wanted to become a wife, when you wanted to become a mother, it never crept into your mind to think that I need to feed my children, so I need to learn how to cook. That is how Ghanaians have become. Ladies have become doctors, and now the basic necessity of their family, they can't even render it. And they think that is okay. No, it's not. Women, it is not. Tell yourself that no woman should cook for your husband and snatch your husband away from you. You should start saying that. Cooking should be fun. Nanapoku Hitzfield, Ordained Crown Prince, I know how to cook. I've always wanted to learn how to cook for one reason, so that I love the fact that my woman will be in bed and I'll cook breakfast or something, and while she's still sleeping, I just call her and be like, sweetheart, take it. That is why I learned how to cook, just for that. So if you are a woman and you wanted to be a mother, you've always wanted to be a wife, and yet you never learned how to cook, it's not too late. Thank God for YouTube. Start watching YouTube, buy the ingredients, and start learning how to cook. This is what we need to start teaching our children. Don't let anybody tell you being a doctor should be more important than being a wife or being a mother. Being a mother is a blessing. Even if you're a doctor, there might be something that your children might be allergic to in the food you buy outside. Don't you ever think sometimes? So as somebody who has learned a lot in the field of science, if you go and buy something for your child to eat, for the child to get sick, what is the science you learn? But if you know how to cook yourself, you know what your children and your family are allergic to, and you stay away from those foods, you know. But then the African woman thinks about things that are not important now and leave the basic things. Now they complain. We are complaining that marriages are not lasting. It is because it is you and I, you know, come on. So now the guy that said that stupid thing about women, Ghanaian women on TikTok, he's been dragged enough. He's under a crown. Nobody can say this stupid thing. You know, these are the things. We've stopped being builders, masons, and carpenters, and now we prefer to be video vixens and things that are not important. We need to bring back plumbing, carpentry, masonry. Because if you will build a nation, you don't build a nation with lawyers and politicians. Somebody speaks English and people think he's the wisest person on earth. What the fuck? It is somebody's language. It is just a language, for crying out loud. This is Uncensored Friday. I say the fuck I want. I'm the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. And this is Uncensored Friday. This is my day. You can't tell me what to say. Nana Poku Hitzfield, I'm a free spirit. One of the things that was given to me by my forefathers is being a free spirit. Being free from every human bondage. It's one of the things King Solomon gave to me. The keys. So much love to every Manchester United fan, every African. When Ghana gets into a monarchy, one of the things I want to champion Commonwealth, you know. Commonwealth is something. I want a global village. I want the world to be a global village. Why have so many borders, you know? And it's something I want to champion a lot. So a borderless Commonwealth with the King of England and every king in, like the Sultan of Brunei, is also in Commonwealth. Why don't we open our borders to each other, share our wealth in knowledge, wealth in resources, you know? But then we need to build Ghana first, and that is what I'll do, because I am the Ordained Crown Prince of this country. And much love, chichi-cha to you guys. See you same time next week. I hope we win the Manchester Derby so that next week I can have a better time with you guys, you know. Eric Ten Hag. Let me sing Eric Ten Hag song. What is it? 1 hug, 2 hug, 3 hug, 4 hug, 5 hug, 6 hug, 7 hug, 8 hug, 9 hug, 10 hug, 10 hug, 10 hug. See you same time next week. My name is Hitzfield, the Ordained Crown Prince of Ghana. See you soon.